Alright, hey everybody, MikuXLegend is back for more Death and Request 2. No, okay. Whoops. Ugh, at last, it's done.
That was a close one.
I think I already played the...
But it looks like there's nothing left standing in our way. Let's find Sheena already.
Over there!
There they are!
Looking the way Roddy was pointing, the black clothed group had left the building with a creepy exterior and were getting into a car.
Is that where the secret room is? The warehouse?
I'm certain. Huh? What's that?
It was too dark to see from where we were, but a few of the black clothed people were carrying a bag-like object.
What is it? Looks like it's dripping something.
Don't poke your head out too far. Once they leave, we'll head straight for that house.
They're gone. Are you sure it's clear?
I don't see anyone walking around. They must have driven off. All right, let's move closer.
What is this? What were they doing?
Around the perimeter of the house where the black clothed group have watched blood has dripped here and there. So that really was blood earlier. If that's the case, the bag that several people were holding might be.
Hey, Mai, do you think that's Sheena?
Stay calm, Roddy. We don't know yet.
Maybe, but...
It's no use worrying. Come on, let's move.
The door won't budge.
Think fast. Let's smash that window to get in. You two, watch my back.
Got it. I will monitor this side.
This rock should do. Here goes nothing. Is this the secret room?
It smells damp. I stepped in a puddle. Why is it wet here?
I'm not sure whether
What is this?
the room was completely covered in blood. Just how many buckets would one need to flip over to create this large of a pool of blood? There were violent splashes of blood on several spots in the wall, and one was even on the ceiling. She must have been slashed while alive. However, there was no sign of the original container for the pool of blood. The rust-like smell of blood and something like rotten fish pervaded the room and gave me a nauseous sensation.
Sheena? You there?
Sheena! The scary people are gone now.
In the silence, our calls echoed within the room. There was no response.
This must be someone's idea of a sick joke. That's right. A morbid prank or something.
Roddy and Liliana were hugging each other while shivering. My hands trembled from the scene. I wanted to escape even now and jump into my own bed, but we still had to investigate.
Are those newspapers on the wall?
In the direction I happened to look, on several bloody newspapers were pasted onto the wall. As I got closer out of curiosity, I eventually found one article written about the time I killed my father. What did this mean? An indescribable fear creeped on me, and I checked the other articles. They had names of other dorm students written one after the other. I found articles with each Wordsworth student's name inside. And everyone's pictures pasted up everywhere. Me, Liliana, even Abigail and Sarah were there. What in the world was all this? Midra. What's she doing here? And Shizu. Standing in the door that suddenly opened was the headmistress and the headmaid Shizu. The two didn't yell, but rather silently and slowly approached us with chilling eyes. Roddy and Liliana backed up as if to escape and bumped into me. The three of us were then backed up into the corner of the room.
Mother, this isn't... I'm so sorry for trespassing, but we haven't seen anything.
When I noticed you were suddenly absent from the all-night worship, it came to mind that you could be here, but...
I'm sorry, Mother. Forgive me.
Wait! Hear us out!
Not sure what happened though. Feeling the shock into my cheek along with a dry sound, I let out a stupid noise. All three of us have been slapped in succession.
A state of emergency has just been declared in this very room. Take a look around. This is no place for children. Yet here you are. Are you blind? Can you begin to fathom the horrors that took place here?
There are things you absolutely shouldn't do. Do you know how much the headmistress worried while searching for you?
You must never do something so dangerous like this again. Do you understand?
No.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Roddy and Liliana apologized beside me, but I didn't lower my head. What she was saying was correct, but I couldn't trust these people.
Mai, what about you? Do you understand?
Yes.
Oh. As soon as I uttered a semblance of obedience, the headmistress hugged the three of us.
I'm so glad you're all safe. I beg you, please, don't worry me anymore.
Mother, I'm sorry.
Roddy and Liliana truthfully cried and apologized towards the sobbing headmistress who was holding us. But to me, I thought all was as an act to put on by the headmistress. I knew that Sheena was being persecuted. I also knew that the headmistress Midra removed the ribbons of each girl who disappeared. I know shouldn't I ask her about Sheena right now? If I didn't, I felt as if I'd never find out what happened to her. But I also felt it was dangerous. What should I do? Should I ask the headmistress about the truth? Okay, I gotta save. Alright, I'll ask her the truth. After all, if I didn't ask her now, if Sheena really were killed, it was possible she may destroy the evidence.
Hey, headmistress. I'd like to ask you something.
What is it, Mai? No need to hesitate.
Are you the one who killed Sheena Ninomiya?
What? What are you saying, Mai? Indeed. The headmistress was worried about us. Yet she came here.
Oh, what you suggest is unthinkable to me, Mai. How horrible.
Seems convenient, doesn't it? Why are you here, headmistress? Did you follow us here?
I was merely concerned about the well-being of my students. My desperate search brought me here.
But it's strange that you'd look for us here of all places, isn't it?
It's not so difficult when I'm able to pester townspeople awake and get answers. How long do you think I've lived here?
What townspeople are you talking about? This place is dead.
Oh, dear me. I imagine this scary place must have you confused, Mai.
I'm not confused.
Roddy, Liliana, I will stay with Mai. So the two of you should let Shizu escort you back to the dorm.
Oh boy.
Huh? But it would be better for us to go together, no?
You needn't worry. Leave those affairs with the headmistress. Now you two, let's head home.
I think Maya's gonna die though from that. I think that's why we had to say nothing though.
Roddy, Liliana.
That's why I saved. Roddy and Liliana gave some resistance, but they were forcibly taken outside by Shizu. Alone in a place like this with the headmistress, I had a very bad feeling. I think that's why there's a choice though, like.
Headmistress, I'm not confused about anything. So...
Wait.
It's already too late.
What are they doing here?
Suddenly, I was surrounded by black-clothed people who had entered the room. I immediately tried to escape outside, but I couldn't run from many adult hands that was restrained on the table face up.
Let go! Let me go!
Oh, she's one of them, I knew it.
Mai, you're an incompetent fool. At first, I thought it better to turn a blind eye. But it's over. Like Sheena, you've seen too much.
So you did kill Sheena!
If that woman hadn't stuck her nose where it didn't belong, perhaps she would be here.
Yeah, that's definitely a bad ending here. After giving her orders to the black-cloaked group, the headmistress quickly left.
Please, stop!
I think if I remember correctly, you were assumed from the checkpoint there. Yeah. Back to last choice. Yeah. Don't say anything. No, I shouldn't. I can't ask her about the truth here. Those were the words of Sheena and Roddy. I trusted the both of them. That was why I would never trust a headmistress. I would have loved nothing more than to mutter how ridiculous this was right then, but I couldn't say it. If I did, I would surely be killed. Yep, as you saw. So for the moment, I had to let myself be held by a headmistress. But something was wrong. I felt as if slowly more strength was entering the hand of the headmistress that was holding me. I would have loved nothing more than to mutter how ridiculous this was right then, but I couldn't say so.
Ow! My?
Upon realization with the fingers that were digging in, I had been withdrawn.
It's nothing.
Oh, you all must be so frightened. Now, let us return to the dorm.
The headmistress, after completing her hug, spoke in a maternal tone, though I was skeptical. Yes. The headmistress had us escorted to the dorms. We were instructed to bathe and then stay in our rooms. Lit. Even so, as long as we were in our rooms, we could do as we pleased. However, she assigned maids to stand guard outside the doors. I feel cramped in here. I need to stretch my legs. Don't do it, Mai. Just be thankful we weren't punished more. I guess. We were afraid of being overheard, making it tough to accomplish anything. They told us they'll let us see Liliana tomorrow too. That's right. Liliana was assigned to all-night worship, so they escorted her back to the chapel. It seems there was no canceling this sacred ritual for Elstrain. Most likely, much like us, she was being monitored by maids or the black-cloaked people. You're right. If we stay quiet, we'll be able to see Liliana tomorrow morning. But what should we do until then? In the end, we couldn't find Sheena. Was the blood that was in that room really hers? If it was a bad habit of mine, I'd tell others not to give up, but I always think of the worst case scenario. Sheena was the only adult I could trust around here. What could she have done to deserve any of this? My blood began to boil, but when the fear of us being targeted next set in, I shivered. Hey, Mai. Roddy? You're not angry with me, are you? No, just angry. Roddy's smiling face waved away my anxiety as she crawled into a foot in my bed. Our usual back and forth was this comforting. I was a little surprised. Roddy, who had settled next to me, silently handed something over. This is a smartphone. Could it be? No, this is absolutely Sheena's. You see, while we were searching around the blood-covered room, I found it accidentally. It looked familiar, so it was good that I hid it and I was unable to take it back, but I don't understand anything about it at all. I wasn't sure whenever to show you either, but by showing you this, you can imagine what happened to Sheena whether we like it or not. Thank you, Roddy. I'm fine. I'm glad you confided in me. I quickly turned it on and started it up, but I couldn't think of any numbers for the passcode, so I couldn't check inside. Even then, this was a very important. We absolutely couldn't hand this over to the headmistress. Hey, Mai, if we found Sheena's belonging there, then is she really? I don't want to think about it, but I think there's a high possibility. Yeah. The black-cloaked people left that house like you had said. I shouldn't have trusted them. Yes. If you happen to see them around town from now on, don't ever get close. Roddy had said that we couldn't trust Elstrain. So I also didn't say that we couldn't trust Elstrain. Why? What should I do from now on? I don't know, but for now we should continue to act obedient. You're right. I'm sure no matter where we go, the maids will follow us too. Yes, as long as they're monitoring us, we can't openly investigate the town or the dorm. The next time we left the dorm and the headmistress found us, I was sure then we would be killed. Hey, Mai, do you want to sleep together tonight? Yes, I guess that can't be helped. Wait, why are you making it sound like I'm the one who wants to? Then you don't want to? I'm fine by myself. I see. So you're fine then. Roddy smoothly slipped off the bed and then silently grabbed the hem of her negligibly. Stay. What is it, Mai? Jeez, just stay with me. You should have just said that in the first place. Roddy returned to my side with her largest smile. I never expected Roddy to tease me like this. While I was thinking of a way to get back at her, Roddy hugged me tightly. I absolutely kept it a secret from her that a few tears had accidentally fell. The two of us together, our fears can be split in half. Yeah. The restarted all-night worship was continuing without interruption. The stone prison-like chapel was chilly, and her knees touching the floor were very cold. The headmistress who had been there initially was no longer there now. Liliana was alone in worship. I have to properly do this to end this time. As Liliana thought this, the noisy sounds of her people coming in and flew into her ear. Unable to help opening her eyes, she looked around her and found a hole in the part of a stone wall. Peeking into the adjoining room, there were several black-cloaked people there. It seemed they were the cause of the clamor. Liliana became scared that something had happened again, but she closed her eyes in order to continue the worship. But Liliana's concentration was distracted by the noise, and she couldn't help peeking into the nearby room. In the adjoining room, she saw one black-cloaked person carrying what looked like a large ball. Liliana was frozen in place by the sight. Bishop! Liliana, did you see something? Liliana, on the verge of speaking of what she just witnessed, managing to swallow it. She had to play coy. No. I see. Very well then. Is something the matter? Well, I'd like to go home. You cannot, Liliana. I apologize for pushing someone young as you, however. This is an important part of the festival as well. Please finish it to the end. But I'm not feeling very well. Try your best. The worship will be over in a few hours. If it truly is too much, then call for me, okay? The bishop grabbed Liliana's delicate shoulders, forced her into the worship posture, and after seeing her obey, left. That night, Liliana was locked in the chapel and was not permitted to return. Having left the all-night worship to the bishop, Midra had declined to take a very special bath tonight. Going to an underground bath that no one knew of, she lowered her body into the bright red liquid filling the bathtub. What Midra was submerged in was a special bath filled to the brim of blood. Oh, so that is an actual bloodbath here. Ooh. Left in her arm, a red droplet flower flowed down her pale skin and dripped into the bathtub.
With this, I will be more beautiful than ever before.
I wonder if Headmistress Midra is actually a villain. I don't know. She wrung the towel that she had been using in the bathtub over her head. A ton of red liquid fell onto Midra's head like a shower.
Shina Ninomiya, thank you. To think you were the key to everlasting complexion.
Wait.
Had I known sooner, perhaps I would have shown you more love.
As she murmured this, a wicked smile spread on her face.
I've done it. I've finally done it. Marbus. Marbus. Soon.
The words of Midra muttered as she moved in some sort of ritualistic manner echoed in that empty bath. Well, there's 7 though. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, there are noises for achievements though now, since this year. Oh. The next morning, Roddy's in my room. A swollen-eyed Liliana appeared, wiping her eyes and the nose as she recounted what happened at the all-night worship.
Is Sheena?
It can't be. No!
Well, we already found out when we picked the other choice.
How could something so horrible?
This is a nightmare. How can this be happening? Say it isn't so. Say you'll be there with us. Sheena. Hey, we can't stay here much longer. We need to get out of town immediately.
I said this as I looked down through the window at the black-clothed people swarming through the townscape.
If they can get in, I don't see why we can't get out. We should blend in with the rest of Carnival tomorrow, ambush one of the cars, and sneak out that way. Using a car might allow us to get through the barrier.
Amazing! Can you drive my?
I've never tried, but it's all we have. What do you say?
Roddy and Liliana looked at me with anxious faces.
You didn't need to ask. I'm with you all the way. Same here.
All right. We'll spend the rest of our day preparing for the escape. Pack only what you need.
They both nodded. Uh-oh. Just then, I got a message from my smartphone sent from Sheena's friend. This town had no signal nor reception, but we did have one way to contact one another from afar. Sheena's friend brought us an application too. It had limited data capacities, and we are advised only to use it for emergencies. Sheena's friend claimed it was hastily made, but its sophistication was undeniable. Whoever made it must have been really smart.
It's from her. We have to tell her.
What does it say?
She asked if we could meet in a back alley in town.
But a few minutes later, Roddy, Liliana, and I had arrived in the back alley when we were called to.
You made it.
Oh, Chloe, Aaron. No flipping. I think that's... I'm not sure if that's Celica's real appearance.
Miss Chloe, it's awful.
I hate to say it, but Sheena's...
I heard what happened. This place is messed up.
Huh?
There's something I need all of you to see.
What the...
See?
Last night, Sheena sent me a video while she was being murdered. I didn't get it until I woke up. Damn connection.
She turned the smartphone screen towards us.
Try not to vomit.
Can you hear me? It's Sheena. I stumbled upon something terrible. I found a room containing secrets about Leshawara and Wordsworth. I'm being pursued by Austrian believers, the people in black, so I'm hiding. They might kill me. Please, if you see this video, please tell Mai and the others that Headmistress Midra is a murderer.
Yeah.
Wordsworth isn't protecting the orphans. They create them, and they corral them. I have no idea why, but look. Plastered all over the walls are girls who attended Wordsworth, and pictures of their families. Also, two scraps of their families dying in so-called house fires, or tragic accidents, and how they became orphans. They have a failed section on the board, listing girls whose families they couldn't kill. It's a murder plot board. It's no accident the students had no living relatives.
don't know. I could ask the same thing, though.
No. No! Let me go! Let me...
What a shame, Shino Ninomiya. You can't keep a promise. I told you coming here would be a mistake. Now, you're a criminal.
Oh my god.
The only way to cleanse yourself of your sins is to make yourself an offering to our god.
So it's confirmed Sheena's dead.
Repent!
No!
Oh. Yeah.
Such vulgar noises. Perfect for carnival, don't you think?
When she's evil like this, it sounds a bit like R4 a bit.
My...
Alright. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to my videos, and don't forget to ring bells to get notified whenever I upload. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye, I guess take care.